Hi, everybody. Guess what day it is?
It's Thursday Thoughts at 3 with Susan and
Jacqui, how are you all? And hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. Susan, when was the last time you remembered such great weather on a Memorial Day weekend?
it was so wonderful. I actually spent it with my granddaughters and I had wonderful weddings to go to. It was all around a perfect weekend. It was my family and friends celebrating. Can't complain.
Absolutely. I'm glad to hear that. I really am.
And yours?
Oh my God, it was great. We hit the beach on Sunday. We brought home lobsters one night, steak the next night. I have this great balcony for anybody who's been following me facing the city. It was just, and my grandchildren came. We have this great pool on the Hudson through my development. And we just it was a great weekend too. All
I'm
around
so glad.
perfect, non-rainy Memorial Day.
It's
and I
perfect.
hope you all had the same great weekend that we did, enjoying the great outdoors.
Well, I know people love to tune in to hear us, but today they're not here to hear us, but we want to introduce somebody really special today.
Can you think maybe they're here to hear us and our guest?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank
you. Okay. Yes. So, anyway, so here it is. We want to introduce you to Ms. Jennifer Glass. She is the CEO at Business Growth Strategies International, and she's here to talk about how to build $1 million business.
Now, I just want to give her a few credits, okay? Because of the work Ms. Glass has done over the last 15 years, she has been featured in numerous media outlets, including ABC, CBS, NBC, and Fox, and she's recognized as a leader in business by more than 1,000 organizations. The Small Business Development Center, SCORE, several top global accounting firms, commercial and investment banks, and was even named as a top woman in business as a business leader by Acquisition International magazine, among other publications. She's also highly sought after by business owners, entrepreneurs, and professionals looking to increase their business via social media and other channels. And I'm out of breath telling you of all of her accomplishments.
And we have to tell everybody that she had a longer list, but we had to cut down because of size. We're so honored to have you with us, Jen. Please tell us about Business Growth Strategies International, what it is you provide, who's your target audience, and tell us what you do.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you so much for having me on the program today. Business Growth Strategies International is all about helping to build $1 million businesses. It's all about helping people create those programs, the strategies that they need in their business so that they can bring their business to new heights. At the end of the day, as businesses are looking to get more sales, more revenues, more opportunities in their businesses to grow, that's what we're working with them. And we come up with the strategies to help them see how they can get more leads, revenues, sales in their business. But it's not just stopping there. It's also helping them sustain that growth. It's looking at their business from a strategic, financial, operational perspective after they have those marketing programs in place. Because if you got a $100,000 business that jumps to $250,000, guess what? They still operate at a $100,000 business. They need to see how they constantly can evolve to grow. And that's what we continue working with our clients as time goes by, so that we can help them constantly evolve and grow in their business, that they're getting the most out of their business.
Mm-hmm. Quick question for you, because I know right now, I believe most of our audience is actually folks that have coaching and consulting practices and are more what we would call solopreneurs. Would you agree with that,
Yes,
Susan?
yes.
How do you help, because that's our audience and I'm sure our interest right now, how would you help that person?
So the answer is, let's take the solopreneur who maybe is a life coach or a wellness coach, or they're a therapist. I mean, it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, one of the strategies that I'm really big on is joint ventures and referrals. So many of us are out there and we're trying to figure out what is it that we can do, that we can get more opportunities coming our way. And as a solopreneur, we're limited just by the scalability of our own businesses based on the fact that it's just us. Unless we have virtual assistants and teams behind us, it's us. And so as we're growing, we look at from that perspective, but joint ventures and referrals are major opportunities to still help. I mean, if you have, as an example, a therapist or a life coach, they can partner up with related businesses that their ideal prospects are already speaking to, that they're already working with. And then both sides can cross-refer. But the idea is that as you're growing, you can create, hey, here's our preferred vendor list. As you're looking, let's just say that you're dealing with people in the wellness area. So you have nutrition, you have yoga studios, you have life coaches and everyone else in that area. If you're looking to make yourself better, more spiritual, more grounded, you can have, here's all of these people, and that's a way that you can really start growing. And that's one of the 8 main strategies that we work with to help our clients grow their business.
So I totally agree with you. And we're all solopreneurs. And, Jacqui and I have teamed up. We do our own therapy, but for different, situations, yet they overlap at the same time. And, and I know you and I have talked over the years, and we've always helped each other out as well and referred each other, or, even when there's a network event, we contact each other and say, we need to go, we need to back each other up, we need to help each other, because being a solopreneur is very hard. And, I work with the tribe and the idea of the tribe and, lifting each other up. So, so I totally love that you're doing this. So if one person came to your office with their first appointment, what would you do?
So the way that we typically start working with our clients is we review where they are in their business and where they really want to get to. And we also start with a future visioning process where I ask them, close your eyes. Imagine you're 90 years old.
Okay. I'm going to do
whatever
this.
age.
I'm doing
Me
it.
too.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Go ahead for it.
Imagine you're some age down the road. Some people like 90, some people like 80, some people like 110. Imagine you're that age. Look back and tell me who that person in the mirror is. If that person in the mirror is someone who has been successful, has been out there, still a philanthropist in the community, involved in everything that they're doing, and still has their wits and senses and everything about them, surrounded by their loved ones, and really had an incredible life. And you start down that path and you're seeing exactly who that person is in the mirror. And the idea is behind that, if you start having that person in the mirror change, your subconscious mind does not know what reality is versus what you created right now.
Mm-hmm.
So every time that you start down a different path, your brain automatically pivots back to what you just created.
Right.
So I start doing that with my clients, because if I can see, hey, at 90 years old, they sold their business for $16 million. I just did this last week with a client. She wants to sell her business for $16 million in the next 10 years. So when she's 80 years old, she sold her business already for $16 million. She's been traveling. She's surrounded by her family. Guess what? She can't go wrong, because her brain is going to keep pivoting her back to that very moment that she created last week.
Correct.
So that's one of the ways that we start.
Mm-hmm. We actually, we do that also in coaching, but I love that. I love that. It's great.
Yes, it's a
we do great vision work is great. And, guided imagery is a great way to see past, present, and future. So thank you.
Now you co-authored a book, Reach Your Greatness, with ABC Secret Millionaire.
James Malinchak, yes.
Yeah, can you give us a quick 1 or 2 sentence on that and tell us about your next book, and then how our audience could reach you?
Absolutely. So Reach Your Greatness is a book that has a number of experts in there, all giving a quick tip how to actually reach your greatness. It was an incredible opportunity with ABC Secret Millionaire James Malinchak. My next book that is going to be coming out hopefully this quarter, it's called It's All in the Bottom Line, Quick Tips and Strategies that you can use to grow your business in the next 12 months. And you can find me at bgsiacademy.com. And I want to offer everybody who is listening here, for the first 3 people, I want to offer a free 30-day membership to see more of those strategies that we're talking about. You're going to get
Susan and I count, or will it be 5?
We'll make it 5 to have the 2 of you.
Thank you.
So generous. Thank you.
Thank you. So anyone that private messages me and And on Facebook, just Jennifer Glass on Facebook. You can certainly find me through Susan's page, just in case we're not friends yet. And connect with me there. PM me, let me know that you're interested in getting that free 30 days of the Academy. And what you're going to get there is you're going to get a really quick roadmap how to start going down the road in your business to get that $1 million platform so that you can start seeing that $1 million business yourself.
That's amazing. That's amazing. For everybody out there, I will, when we post this video, I will put down all of Jennifer's contact information. So if you need to reach her, you can friend her, PM her, check out her website, and we'll give all information to you to look at.
Jennifer, this was so great of you to give us your time, because we can only imagine how busy you must be with everything you offer.
And by the way, she's a great speaker. If anybody wants to have her speak, she's great for about small business development. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you so much for showing.
Day. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right,
Take
bye-bye.
care.
Bye-bye. So she's really sweet. I know her for a while now, and she's very business oriented, very business oriented. She started off with like a credit card company, I think it was Credit Card New Jersey, CCNJ. It was kind of like a Square at a better interest rate. And then she grew. She did websites, and now she's doing coaching. I think that's great for her. We're constantly evolving.
Oh, yeah. As women, we are constantly evolving. So, Susan, let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a coaching question today.
No.
Guys, this is kind of what I do with some of my clients. So I'm going to throw this at Susan. She has no idea.
Gosh.
I know we have a lot of women watching and men. Hi, Jonathan.
Yes, Jonathan, we did peek. But you have to sneak. You have to say anything.
I can say that what I'm going to preface this with, Jonathan, is that men are really good about discussing their accomplishments, sharing their accomplishments, whether it's with their significant other or with the guys. And there's always the rah-rah and the chest bang. And guys are really, really good at that. But women, on the other hand, have a really hard time with that, because we are, again, ladies, relationship and relational oriented, and we nurture. And if we come up with an idea, whether it's at work or with our friends, we bring in our tribe, our work tribe, our friend tribe, and we do it together and we accomplish it. And it's always a we. Yes. Women never say, wow, I had this great idea, or I did something really nice. We don't discuss it with anyone.
Right.
We just kind of keep it to ourselves. So I want to ask you in this past week, Susan, what have you done? It could be so small. It could be a little bigger than small. But what have you done this week that I can say, wow, Susan, great job, that you want to be recognized for everybody? What have you done?
I took care of my grandchild all weekend by myself.
All right. We love joking. That's a job. No, that's a job.
I have to say, I am so proud of our tribe. We have this little mini tribe.
Yeah.
And we're in the works, and we're cooking something for you guys. And we're very excited. Everything is undercover right now until things get settled, but we're in the works of creating something bigger and greater. That's how we evolve.
Yes.
And I have this lady to thank, because we work together. It started off this little, carpool thing, and now it's going to be a little bigger. Yeah. We'll see what happens. And we're about the tribe. We're about lifting other women up. And that's why we love to include our guests on our show, because it's important to support each other and lift each other up. What else?
Thank you. That was our call to action.
Okay,
now,
call to action.
A little something that you've done that I can say, wow, Sue.
Well, I had to do this 92nd Street Y thing. Well, unfortunately, it was postponed. It's supposed to be this Sunday, but it's postponed. But in the meantime, we got offered a paying opportunity for this panel. Nice. And that will be in November. And now we're putting out proposals to other venues.
That's great.
Nearby. So that's exciting. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully we'll get the panels in different venues as well.
That is amazing. Good.
Thank you. And you, what's in the works?
You.
Well, thank you. What's in the works for you?
Not even what's in the works. Well, actually, I do have something in the works. We're getting, I just wish you were in the steady earplugs. That's how much we love each other. what is in the works for me? On July 13th, I actually have, I'm going to be part of a panel and a seminar as well in Clifton, New Jersey, with a divorce attorney,
Wow.
a realtor, a mortgage person, and myself as the divorce coach on, it's called Divorce and Deeds, but it's really speaking to whoever wants to come. It's going to be on Eventbrite. It's from 7 to 9 in this old, antique, charming home. Discussing divorce and what happens to the home and the many different ways you can handle the home during a separation or a divorce. And because it is mostly everybody's biggest asset and it's huge. So I was invited. And I have to say, this had nothing to do with me. And I guess that's my accomplishment. And I would never tell anybody. I had nothing to do with it. It was done by these 3 other people. And they researched divorce coaches and asked me to
That's
be
amazing
on the panel.
because you're out there.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But the other thing I do have to say I was so proud of, I actually did a podcast this past week and I need to post it. I haven't posted yet. I have to do a podcast. It's on trauma recovery and I'm one of the guest speakers. So I'm going to post it soon. And when I get it, and I'll post and share with you guys here.
Definitely. And I've been a contributing editor for Thrive Global on divorce.
Oh, great article. She just wrote a great article.
And Divorce Magazine. So we just want to help people. These are our passions. We're fortunate enough in this place in our lives now that we get to live our passion and help others. And it's in us.
Right.
We have to do this.
And you know what? As much as we should pat each other, we need to pat ourselves.
Yeah,
we need to pat ourselves because it's us that needs to be rewarding ourselves, not waiting for anybody else to reward us.
Correct, women. It's absolutely right. And as Jennifer said, we need to joint venture. We prefer to call it a tribe, but it is joint ventures if you look at it in a totally business point of view.
Right.
But the beauty, why we can call it a tribe, is we become friends. We really go beyond the business part.
Oh, well, about the tribe is about giving and receiving, right? It's equal. It's equal. It's about, and supporting each other and lifting each other up. It's like, I was a cheerleader in high school and college.
That doesn't surprise me.
So I was part of the squad, and it's literally, it's really part of lifting each other up and cheering each other on. And that's what we're here to do.
Absolutely. So guys, we're going to see you next week. It's 18 minutes in and we want to let you get back to your day.
Yes.
But so loving and appreciative of the fact that you take the time to either watch us live or catch us on a replay.
Yeah, we'd love a comment. We'd love for you to ask us to join us.
Here's your daughter.
It's my daughter calling at that point. I will. Oh my goodness.
Hi, Jacqui. You're on.
Jacqueline, I have to call you back. Oh, well, so this is live.
This is it. Exactly. So guys, we are looking forward to seeing you again next week and the following week and the following week. And stay tuned because probably in the next 6 to 8 weeks, we're going to share our undercover project with everybody.
Yes. All right. Thank you again, Jennifer. And we're going to share your contact information.
Absolutely.
And first 3 people besides us, PM her right away. Get your free month of your workshop.
You got it. So everybody have a great weekend.
And
peace out.